Hey, what's up, guys? Coming back with another video, and today I'm going to do my Toonami review for April 30th through May 1st, 2022. So here goes there. So to start off the block there for Toonami, we had Shinmoon there. This is technically the last episode of Shinmoon there. So episode starts out with the main character there. He was taking on this guy there. Honestly, was the guy he was trying to go after for this whole time there and stuff like that. He yells out his name there. He attacks him there. Unless he officially fucking attacks him and shit like that. When he attacks him, he gets his ass kicked there. The big guy there was trying to throw the the kid or the guy or the kid there who honestly helped the old man in the last episode. He was trying to throw him off the edge, and he said, "Do not throw him off the edge." There, the guy he was fighting agrees. He just said, "Just let him go." So he fucking tossed him on the ground there. He's like, "Oh fuck, that hurt," and shit like that. So he kind of said that there. They were mostly explaining about. Mostly he said let him go and stuff. When he lets him go, technically the guy gets gets on top of the helicopter and tries to fly away with the holding on the ladder on the helicopter. Technically he was saying a lot of stuff there. And mostly they're saying something about the atomic plates there, or technically the plates there might do their destinies there and stuff like that. And they're trying to find the character, or the main character, how his father got killed there, and stuff like that. And then they talked about the plates there. And that's it for technically for Shinmun. So next we had Attack on Titan there. Mostly I will do a separate review for Attack on Titan there. So yeah, so Attack on Titan, I'll do a separate review on that. So let's go on to the next show. Next show we had Assassination Classroom. So episode starts out with Koro Sensei was actually the same to Nagisa and I think it was Carmen. Yeah, Carmen there. He was telling them to actually get more data there from the he was telling them to get more data there and stuff. And then the girl honestly was the computer. They're actually hacked into data stuff there and stuff like that. So mostly he said take her with you and stuff like that, and it'd be a good idea if only like 2 people could go to the ship there. And mostly they were like, oh, that's a great idea. So mostly they go to the fucking ship there, or the rocket there and stuff like that. They sneak into the rocket without security knowing they're sneaking into the rocket, because technically they're using that rocket as using dummies for the rocket there, so they can test out the dummies there and stuff like that. Mostly Nagisa and Carmen there sneak on board there. They take off and stuff like that. Koro Sensei was following them, and mostly I guess he was not faster than a rocket, when even they said it's light speed. Technically rockets were technically the same speed, so it didn't really it didn't make any sense there. Koro Sensei, if he can go light speed there, how he can't catch up to a rocket there. So technically missed there or let go. I don't know if he let go there, but yeah, that's happens there and stuff like that. They mostly go to the space station there. They wanted information the what um, they wanted information there from the space station there, and they're like, well, we can give you the information, but you have to do something for us there, and that's what they were saying. So technically, they gave them they stayed up there for a while, and then they gave them the information. They went back to Earth there. Of course, since it was 10 minutes stopping it, the rocket there, going back into Earth, and it crash landed right into the pond. And the guy, honestly, is teaching the kids how to kill Koro Sensei, gets pissed off at Koro Sensei, and he said, what the fuck, and stuff like that. That's what he was saying to him. And yeah, and that's where the episode technically ends. So yeah, that's Assassination Classroom. Next, we had Luthon the Third, Part 6 there. Honestly, for Luthon, I didn't even watch Luthon there. Honestly, I'm not really a big Luthon fan. So, yeah, so let's go on to the next one. Next, we had One Piece there. So One Piece starts off with well, technically there's 2 episodes of One Piece, but I'm gonna only do 1 episode of it. I'm gonna do the second episode of it, because mostly I kind of fell asleep in the first one. So the second episode starts out with technically the princess, the mermaid princess, or the mermaid queen there, was trying to get signatures and stuff like that to actually help the islanders out. They didn't really want to do it at first there. Mostly she was trying to have some talks and stuff like that. She was mostly getting pinned down by this pirate there. Mostly in the backstory, they're talking about in the backstory, saying she got pinned by the pirate there, or the queen got pinned by the pirate, the queen of the mermaid land, or not mermaid land, but the land there. She got pinned by it. She was threatening to shoot her. She shot her in the arm there, and she's like, oh, I can still help you, and he's like, you're fucking crazy. He's like, this guy really wanted to kill her and stuff like that. And she technically, freaking was saying like, oh, how you're gonna help us in a way and stuff like that. That's what she was technically saying. When technically this guy was just trying to kill her and shit, but technically they were saying no, all humans are bad and stuff like that, but some of them are. That's what some of them and stuff like that. That's what they're saying to the fish. There are the mermaids and stuff. Mostly her kids come there, and they seen her getting shot there. The princess there actually screams her head off, and technically there's some big, I guess there's some fucking big fish comes out of the woodworks there and tries to do it there. And then there are technically, I think it was sea kings. Yeah, sea kings there. They come out of the woodworks, and it looks like they're ready to wreck shit there. And then she calmed down, and then the sea kings went back in the water there. So when that was all happening with that, the queen was actually saying something to them, saying we need to calm her down, because if she goes insane there, these these sea kings are gonna fucking wreck our town, or wreck our village there and stuff like that. And they're like, oh yeah, we need to keep her down and stuff like that for it. So when I was going on with that stuff there, And that's where the episode technically in the end of the episode there, the princess gets, or not the princess, but the queen gets shot there. Mostly, she was about to go in rage again, and mostly they're like, oh, we can handle it there, and she technically dies off. And that's where the episode ends for One Piece. Kind of sad episode, but whatever. So, uh, right after One Piece, there we had Naruto Shippuden there. Also for Naruto there, I've seen every episode there for Naruto Shippuden. Um, so episode starts out with Naruto confronting Obito there. Technically, Obito was about to grab Naruto's hand there. Fucking Obito grabs his neck and he said, I trust you and stuff like that. So he's actually seeing him, and Naruto's like, oh, you mother. Naruto got pissed off and punched Obito in the face there. And he was actually saying, he's like, why you just can't come to our side and stuff like that. That's what Naruto was actually technically saying and stuff. And he was like, he's like, I don't need your side and stuff like that, Naruto and stuff like that. That's what he was saying. And then he technically sees a version of himself there. He's like, technically, he's like, who is the real Obito and stuff like that. So we get to see him go into like a thing there. And technically, he's like seeing himself there, mostly talking to himself, saying, who is the real one and stuff. That's what he was fucking saying to him and stuff like that. So, when he was like technically seeing all this image and stuff like that, and everybody else is saying that stuff to him, we see freaking the night, technically the freaking all the tail beasts came out of. They actually pulled all the tail beasts out of Obito there, or the tail beast chakra out of Obito there. He turns back to normal. He's like, oh crap, I lost there, and stuff like that. So he goes into the ground. The tail beasts were thanking Naruto there, saying thanks to getting him out and stuff like that. And Shikaku kind of remembers him fighting. And he's like, wait, that's that kid I fought a long time ago, and stuff like that. That's what he was saying. And then Sasuke comes and tries to kill Obito there, runs at him, and Naruto is trying to stop Sasuke there. And mostly out of nowhere, Kashi pops out of nowhere, and he was ready to kill Obito. He's like, let me finish this. He's like, let me finish this and stuff like that. So, out of nowhere, technically, fucking Minato grabs Kashi there and says, "Do not do this there." And mostly, he's like, kind of looks like my son kind of told you off there. That's what he saw it. He said Naruto told you off there and stuff like that. And he said, I seen a difference from you from pulling the tail piece out of you and stuff like that. So he was saying stuff about that, and he told Naruto to go find the actual Madara there. Naruto runs and tries to find the actual Madara. And then technically they tell the backstory on Obito. They technically Obito is technically, or not Obito, but technically, yeah, Obito or not Obito. Freaking not Obito, but Naruto's Minato was telling Obito there. He's like, I should have been there with Rain and stuff like that, and I technically fell, and that's what he was saying. And Naruto was technically building up the Rasengan there, and that's where technically the episode ends. So yeah, that's pretty much it on Naruto Shippuden, and go, and that's pretty much it on Naruto Shippuden. And next we had Cowboy Bebop. I didn't watch that because it's just a rerun. So, yep. Comment, rate, and responsive to its purpose. If you like my videos, please subscribe to the notifications so I uploads. Comment responsive to its purpose. Like, hang out. Add your piece.